Hey guys, Sandie here. Welcome back to my channel. I am really excited for today's layout. Now, you might be thinking, what are you so excited for? Well, I have finally decided to start the Reverski Family Dictionary. And I figured I would start with PurPur. So P is going to be for PurPur. I am going to use some awesome glitter glazes from Brutus Monroe in Grape and Raven. Look at this deliciousness. I think it's going to be really spectacular on some black cardstock. And I'm also using this stencil called Best China, also from Brutus Monroe. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I am taking this large chipboard P and I have placed on multiple layers of the Chroma Mist in Purple Glow. So this is a neon Chroma Mist, and since it is going on top of a chipboard, it does kind of go a little less neon, I want to say. But I am going to do this in multiple layers. I am not going to make you watch me paint on Chroma Mist time after time after time. I mean, we might have just sang a Cyndi Lauper song together, but you know, I'm not going to make you watch this. So I just say that, and here I am still going. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking my embossing pad and I am placing it over top of the entire amount of the P. And what I'm going to do is take my icicle embossing powder and then I'm going to emboss this large P. Now this is something that you have seen me do multiple times over the past few weeks. I love icicle embossing powder. I love taking the clear embossing powder and putting on something that is not shiny and making it shiny. That just, there's something in it. There's something in it that just soothes my scrappy soul, right? So I enjoy doing that. And if it's something that you enjoy doing it, you should do it too. If you're looking at me and you're like, Sandie, you doofus, you're wasting your time doing a step that doesn't need to happen, and then by all means, don't you guys worry about it, right? Like, just skip it. So now I'm taking glitter glaze and I am going over the Best China stencil over top of a page protector. And I'm going to peel that off, set that off to the side to dry because I'm going to make me a little bit of a shaker with it. Now over here, I'm taking some more glitter glaze and I am placing it down on top of my black cardstock. And then as you can see, I'm going off the edges a little bit. That way, you know, I'm just trying to make it look kind of cool and kind of pretty. So I want my glitter glaze to go off the edge. I also want my stencil to be fully on the paper because I want you to be able to see it. And the camera does not pick up the purple glitter glaze here all that well all the time, and that's okay. Like, you'll be able to see it in some of the angles. So I am gonna go ahead and use that silicone brush to press my glitter glaze through my stencil, and then that is going to dry. So then there it is, and you can see it. Now I'm going to take the back of the P and I'm going to put some fun foam back there so that the P is going to be lifted off the page a little bit. Now you might be going, Sandie, I totally get you and how you're making a Reverski Family Dictionary, but why are you starting with the letter P? Why aren't you starting with A? Well, you guys, you know, I do what I want. That's what it boils down to. I do what I want. I do what makes me happy. I do it how I'm feeling, and that's the way you should do it as well. If you want to do a project and it is something like a dictionary, if you want to go from A to Z, you do you. If you want to go from ZYXWVUTSRQP, you want to go that direction, then, you know, you do you. You don't have to follow any kind of rules. You can do what you want, okay? Do what you want. You'll be so much happier. So now I am making a shaker, and I am using a circle template here, and I'm just going to trace around and then fussy cut out the template with my scissors. Now you can print a circle, cut it out. You can use some sort of cutter. If you have dies that are this large, you could do that as well, but I'm just going to go ahead and do this with my scissors. So I'm going to cut out the inside as well. And then now that that is cut off, I am going to adhere the glitter glazed sheet protector and put that down over top of that so that I have it as my top to my shaker pocket. So now I'm going to go ahead and add adhesive onto the back here. And then I'm going to grab some sequins and fill it up. Now these are past sequins from Brutus Monroe. You're probably not going to find them on the website, but if you have some in your stash, you should use them. So I am going to trim up the circle a little bit because, you know, I'm cutting it out by hand, so it's not absolutely perfect. And then I'm going to place the shaker kind of down here where it is next to the P. And then my title, I'm going to use some glitter letters that were in my stash, and we're going to spell out PurPur because that is how we say purple in this family. I was going to add some more of those little asterisks all about the page, but ultimately I decided against it. Now I'm also looking at this and I'm thinking I need more on this layout. Like I need to write the why we say PurPur, like I need to add that. And then I also want to add in a decorative doodliness, right? Like I need to add in a decorative doodliness. I don't know if that is truly a word, but we're going to go for it. And that's what I'm going to do. So I do a lined border around the outside. I add in my journaling, and then I am going to do my decoratively doodliness. I mean, you know what? I love making up my own words. Okay, so go ahead. We're going to get that journaling down. Takes me a long time to journal. And then I am going to use my white pen to add doodly marks all around the layout. So there are the doodly bits. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys have words that are your family words. And I will see you guys again real soon for another video.